இயர்போன் வெளியே இருந்ததுன்னா இது இயர்போன்ல போயிருமா? அப்படி கிடையாதுல்ல. ஓம் நமோ பகவதே வாசுதேவா. எப்படிப்பா?
नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रसाय स्वामी सौरवाणी प्रसारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी वासुदेवाय नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रसाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताय स्वामी इति नामिने नमो कृपयकृपदाय गौरपदाय रामदाय नगर ग्रामकाय जय श्री प्रभु
चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः हरि गोपाल गोविंद राम श्रीमधुसूदनां मुगं करोति वाचालं भंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्यमीश्वरं हरि ओम तत्सत्। परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्यम ईश्वरम हरि ओम तत्सत्। श्रीमद् भागवतम 1.17.42 ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद् भागवतम Canto 1 Chapter 17 Text 42 वृषस्य नष्टां त्रीन् पादान् என்ன ராகம் போடுறா?
वृषस्य नष्टां स्त्रीन् पादान्
वृषस्य नष्टां स्त्रीन् पादान् तपःशौचं दयाम् इति
तपशौचं दयाम् इति
प्रतिसन्दद आश्वास्य
प्रसिसन्दद आश्वास्य
महींश्च समवर्धयत्
महीं च समवर्धयत्।
वृषस्य नष्टां स्त्रीन् पादान्
वृषस्य नष्टां स्त्रीन् पादान्
तपःशौचं दयामिति
तपशौचं दयामिति
प्रतिसन्दद आश्वास्य महीं च समवर्धयत्
महीं च समवर्धयत्।
वृषस्य नष्टां स्त्रीन् पादान्
वृषस्य नष्टां स्त्रीन् पादान्
तपशौचं दयामिति
तपशौचं दयानिति
प्रतिसन्दद आश्वास्य
प्रतिसन्दद आश्वास्य
महीं च समवर्धयत्
महीं स समवर्धयत्
synonyms. Vrishasya, of the bull, the personality of religion. Nashtan, lost. Trin, three. Padan, legs. Tapa, austerity. Saucham, cleanliness. Dayam, mercy. Iti, thus. Pratisandade, re-established. Ashvashya, by encouraging activities. Mahim, the earth. Cha, and Samavardayat, perfectly improved. Translation. Thereafter, the king re-established the lost legs of the personality of religion, the bull, and by encouraging activities, he sufficiently improved the condition of earth. Purport. Anybody would like to read the purport?
By designating particular places for the personality of Kali, Maharaja Parikshit practically cheated Kali. In the presence of Kali, Dharma in the shape of a bull and the earth in the shape of a cow, he could actually estimate the general condition of his kingdom, and therefore he at once took proper steps to re-establish the legs of the bull. Namely austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. And for the general benefit of the people of the world, he saw that the gold stock might be employed for stabilization. Gold is certainly a generator of falsity, intoxication, prostitution, enmity, and violence. But under the guidance of a proper king or public leader, or a brahmana or sannyasi, the same gold can be properly utilized to re-establish the lost legs of the bull, the personality of religion. Maharaja Parikshit, therefore, like his grandfather Arjuna, collected all illicit gold kept for the propensities of Kali and employed it in the Sankirtana Yajna as per instruction of the Srimad Bhagavatam. As we have suggested before, one's accumulated wealth may be divided into three parts for distribution, namely 50% for the service of the Lord, 25% for the family members, and 25% for personal necessities. Spending 50% for the service of the Lord or for propagation of spiritual knowledge in society by way of the Sankirtana Yajna is the maximum display of human mercy. People of the world are generally in darkness regarding spiritual knowledge, especially in regard to the devotional service of the Lord, and therefore to propagate the systematic transcendental knowledge of devotional service is the greatest mercy that one can show in this world. When everyone is taught to sacrifice 50% of his accumulated gold for the Lord's service, certainly austerity, cleanliness, and mercy automatically ensue, and thus the last three legs of the personality of religion are automatically established. When there is sufficient austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness, naturally Mother Earth is completely satisfied, and there is very little chance for Kali to infiltrate the structure of human society.
Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Mukam Karodi Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Mande Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyam Ishwaram No. नमो ओम विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताक स्वामी निति नामिने नमो आचार्य पदाय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौर कथा दामदाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे नमो ओम विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So here in Srimad Bhagavatam, we are seeing where Parikshit Maharaj is encountering Kali. And then he has already punished Kali. And he has given some places where Kali can reside. Now, after he has given very smartly, he has designed the places of the meat-eating, gambling, illicit sex, and intoxication places were given to Kali. But in Parikshit Maharaj's kingdom, there is absolutely no possibility of this irreligion being there, because already Kali has become irreligion, made the irreligion appear by cutting the leg of the bull, Dharma. But now we see here, thereafter the king Parikshit re-established the lost legs of the personality of religion. So he re-established the religion. And by encouraging activities, he sufficiently improved the condition of earth. So various religion, the personality of religion has 4 legs. It is standing on 4 legs. Dharma is standing on 4 legs. So the kings also re-establish on the behalf of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We see here, when will irreligion be pervading? Is when there is no king. And when there is a king, then the king will curb the irreligion and establish the religion. Time to time, he'll be doing. But when total collapse is there, then Lord himself will descend. So here we see purport where Prabhupada is Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. He's giving the purport. By designating particular places for personality of Kali, for Kali, what Parikshit Maharaj has done, he has given some places where there is meat eating is happening, animal killing is happening, meat eating. Then where there is gambling, the money is being played with, and too much of money, and they're playing with the money. These are all gambling. So, and intoxication, all. See, gradually the intoxication is introduced everywhere. Now also you can see that the Kali is again taking up. Then our Harinama Sankirtan has come to save us. Same way, the various intoxications, like if you take alcohol, you have varieties of alcohols and other gutka, this, that, and all cigarette. And in the house, coffee, tea has come as a intoxicant. It's an intoxicant. So the acharyas, they come, they also advise. So we see the brahmanas, the kings, they re-establish the religion. They keep on re-establishing the religion. So here we see that Prabhupada has very clearly told us that there are 4 pillars of sin. So he very clearly told no onion garlic, no coffee tea, no, because these are all intoxications. It's also like cigarette. It is also like alcohol. It will gradually taking us into a lower species of life. So, but the duty of the king is to elevate their citizens to a better platform or a higher platform, mainly to bring God consciousness. This is the duty of a king, to keep the citizens in God consciousness. So those things which will disturb the citizens from taking up God consciousness, that will be curbed by the king. So by designating particular places for personality of Kali, Maharaja Parikshit practically cheated Kali. So Krishna Bhakta Chatur. Krishna Bhakta is very, very intelligent. We can see here how he has given some places and that places doesn't exist in Maharaja Parikshit's kingdom. So in the presence of Kali, Dharma and the earth in the shape of cow and bull, the Dharma and cow are there, he could actually estimate the general condition of a kingdom. So earth also became normal and happy, same also bull also, all the four. Therefore, he at once took proper step to re-establish the legs of the bull. So what are all the legs of the bull which were cut? You see, austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. Actually, bull stands, Dharma stands in 4 legs. Dharma is 4 legs. One is truthfulness, austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. So if you take, so Prabhupada, he in ISKCON, Krishna Consciousness Society, he told that the devotees should follow 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. These 4 are compulsory for a person who's taking up initiation, who's taking up to be a member or becoming a part of the connecting himself with the Acharya Parampara. Only through initiation we are really connected with Acharya Parampara. Only then success is guaranteed. So Guru is the most essential factor. So if you want to accept Guru, then you need to follow these 4 principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. So here, no meat eating. So if one eats meat, then he is not merciful to other living entities. So the person who is eating meat, he can never claim himself to be merciful. The word mercy is not applicable to a person who is eating meat. So one leg is broken. If people start eating meat, then in the society, the dharma loses one leg. That is mercy. Now we see that most of the people are eating meat. So that leg is now being cut by the influence of Kali. No meat eating. So Prabhupada said no meat eating. So he is re-establishing the leg in a society of Krishna consciousness. We don't eat meat. And second, no meat eating, no gambling. So gambling is playing with money. So there, the austerity is lost. Then I correct. No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication. Truthfulness is lost. Sorry, no gambling. No gambling. Through gambling, truthfulness is lost. But we don't see, especially in India, we don't see too much gambling houses. We don't see much of a gambling houses, but gradually, the gambling also is gradually getting penetrated into various, that you get a discount coupon, you do this, then you get an offer, you get some discount, or you get something free. These are all called gambling, where we play with the money. So, Kon banega crorepati. Suddenly a crorepati, somebody can suddenly one fine day by answering simple 4 questions, somebody becomes crorepati. That means it's gambling. The money is not earned out of the hard work. The money is not earned out of smart work. There's no work involved, but just the money is earned by playing. So this will break the truthfulness. So there will be cheating will enter into the society when money is being played with. So Prabhupada mentions that the money is being played with in the society in the name of currency also. A kind of gambling only going on, because according to the economics, how much gold the government is possessing, the equivalent amount of currency only should be released. In olden days, they used to give coins, which will equate the value of for example, if I'm saying 10 rupees, I will have 10 rupee worth of copper coin, in which it will be written 10 rupees. I can use it for trading. As a metal, it is worth 10 rupees. Even iron can be used, but I should have the commodity equivalent to my currency. The currency can just not be a paper, which is worthless. Another paper, it is promissory note. In the paper, it is written, I promise this bearer of this note to pay 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. It is written like that. Who is promising? The Reserve Bank of India is promising, or any Reserve Bank in the world is promising that they will pay the equivalent amount of, they're supposed to have equivalent gold in their treasury. But it is not there. That much gold is not there, but that much currency is printed and it is circulated everywhere. So we are just giving some currency and getting some commodity. So this is also kind of gambling only. So truthfulness will be lost in these dealings. There will be bribing. So extra money will be printed for bribing to do illicit activities. That currency will be used for illicit activities. In this way, the ground rule of economics itself is broken. That the currency is the whatever currency you're holding. If I'm holding a gold coin, the gold coin's value will be equivalent to the worth of gold. That is the original economics. So I'll have gold coin, I'll have silver coin, I'll have copper coin, I'll have iron coin. And in the coin, it will be written, this copper coin is worth maybe 100 rupees. So the weightage of that copper coin will be 100 rupees worth copper I will possess. So the commodity is purchased with this gold coins. So it is used as a currency. This is original economics. But now gradually we are going into paperless economy also, where without even paper, we are just dealing with some digital payment methods like this. So so what will happen by this process? The truthfulness will be lost. There is nothing wrong. The economic is going well. No, what is the problem? But the problem is the truthfulness will be lost. People will cheat. By giving paper, they will keep cheating and they will keep bribing. All these are penetration of Kali. And so gambling truthfulness is one of the leg of Dharma. There are 4 pillars of Dharma in which the Dharma is standing. So by meat eating, austerity, mercy is killed. And by gambling, the truthfulness is killed. Meat eating, gambling, illicit sex. Having sex outside of marriage. The husband, the wife is the only person who is a wife, is the lady who is married. All other ladies are mother. That is why Prabhupada asked in our society to call everybody as Mataji. Mata means mother. So other than the wife, they should see everybody as mother. In this way, Prabhupada is re-establishing the religion, whereas in the material world, other than the wife, there are so many girls coming and dancing in the movies. There are so many people whom we need to see as a daughter. They are all in the streets. They are all in the street. Let them be in the street, but respectably one can be in the street as well. Whether at home or... but they are very, very ill-treated. Women are seen as an object of enjoyment. That is also a symptom of Kali. So very, very important dosha is Kali dosha, where all these bad things are encouraged. So other than the wife, everybody should be seen as a mother. So Prabhupada mentions in families, they will call even small children as Ma. Ma, come here. Ma. Like this, they will call even the small girls who are younger to the elder men. The men will call us Ma. So this Ma, mother, Mataji, this Ma means mother. So other than the wife, everybody should be seen as only a mother. This is what Srila Prabhupada is establishing. Whereas the Kali is taking it into illicit sex, and that is called cleanliness, dirty. The cleanliness is broken. It is very, very dirty, awkward and dirty. So this cleanliness is another. So Kali has broken that mercy, meat eating has been brought. Then cleanliness also has spoiled because so many illicit facilities are available. Just give that currency money and then you will get that illicit facility. Prabhupada is mentioning top levels, unclean habits are happening with a large money. You have large money and large scale will happen. Not large scale, in a very top level it will happen. And austerity. Austerity is meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, and intoxication. When somebody is taking alcohol, brandy, whiskey, they're taking alcohol, then they will go to the arak shop, they will drink it, and when they come home, they don't even know where they are going. They'll go in the wrong route and they'll fall in the street and they'll be lying down in the street. He will be on one side and his dhoti will be on the other side. He won't even know conscious whether his dress is on or not. Like this, they are just lying in the street because the austerity is lost. Even within the home, when you take coffee and tea, the laziness develops. When you take coffee and tea, you don't want to take bath. People say that bed coffee. What does bed coffee means? As soon as I get up from the bed, I drink coffee. Somebody has to bring the coffee to the bed. They will show in olden movies, if you see, the wife will bring coffee to the husband. The husband has just got up from the bed, which actually means he has not brushed his teeth. He has not brushed the teeth. Such a dirty third class. We'll feel like vomiting. So the austerity, a person who is intoxicated cannot take any austerity. He cannot get up early. Earlier days, we all were, when during our earlier young ages, our parents used to say 5:30, 6 o'clock we'll get up. Before sunrise, we'll all be awake. All the children, everybody will be awake. But now, after the coffee tea has penetrated into our system of family, in the family level, there is an intoxication happening. That we get up late, all the children, they sleep till 9 o'clock. If it's a holiday, the child will, the girl, the boy child, when we go home, when we go to visit somebody's house, they will say that, no, he's sleeping, not got up. It will be morning 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Breakfast time is over. They'll directly get up for lunch. So austerity will be broken. And so, but the king will come and re-establish. So here the Parikshit Maharaj, he's re-establishing the religion by no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. No any kind of intoxicant, even minor intoxicant also, no. So in this way, dharma will be established. And for the general benefit of the people of the world, he saw that the gold stock must be employed in the stabilization. Gold stock. Because generally, having a large stock of gold in a wrong hands will end up in falsity, duplicity, diplomacy, cheating each other, being violent. All these things are coming because of the overstocking of gold by authorities. Especially when somebody takes up an authority, they become authority because they possess the gold. But surely it will end up in frustration. It will end up in cheating. I am great, you are great. No, there won't be cooperation. Kali means the main aim of Kali is to provide you with high level of lot of gold. And then by the gold, one indulge into meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, and intoxication. After that, Kali will create separation. We want to be united. We want to be a friendly world. We want everybody to be like very, very close friends of each other and help each other and collaboratively work. We want a beautiful and peaceful earth. This is really the desire of every citizen of the earth and every administrator of the earth, right? Every administrator wants this, that one world and beautiful world. This is the desire of all of us. But when there is excess of gold, automatically there will be fight, because fight is the symptom of Kali. For small, petty issues, he will create big war. That is his quality. Kali is a cheater. Here, Parikshit Maharaj is cheating Kali, but Kali is a cheater. For a person who is weak, he will give him a lot of money, paper money. And then with the paper, the person doesn't know what to do. He will do meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, and intoxication. He will do. Then he will fall down. Then all his relatives, friends, everybody will get separated. Whatever business plans he had, everything will be smashed. People won't cooperate, and there will be a fight, and he will be left alone. So nothing will manifest. Everything will be in frustration. But when we are under the proper guidance of a proper king. See, here 4 people are listed. Under the guidance of proper king or public leader or a brahmana or a sannyasi who can save the society. Not just the king can save. Sometimes we won't have king. Take, for example, right now the situation. Right now, the meat eating is a high thing. Means so much of meat eating is happening all over the world. Intoxication is supplied. Even by the government is having the alcohol shop. Government is authorizing the alcohol shop. Cigarette is authorized by government. Our children are drinking, and they are when the government will authorize, because they are getting a very, very big tax from the alcohol and very, very big tax from the cigarette company. Okay, fine. With the cigarette company, you're getting a very big tax. You're getting a lot of money, fine. But my child is going and drinking, smoking that cigarette. And he is getting trouble with his health. Or maybe my father or somebody drank a lot of alcohol. Now his liver is burnt. Now his liver is burnt. Now the question is, does the government supply that money for the liver operation of the individual person who burnt his liver by alcohol? The alcohol seller has already paid the tax to the government, and he is selling the alcohol. And a family man is going and drinking that alcohol with the hard-earned money, and his liver is becoming failure. Now, when the liver is becoming failure, his family is suffering, they don't have money, the government has already collected tax. Does the government supply that money to that family? Do they help them? No. So, from this we can understand, there is no king. We are all left like Anath, but there is a Nath. That is Gopinath. The Krishna is called Gopinath. Supreme Lord, Jagannath. Jagannath, Jagat ka Nath. Is Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. He is sending his messengers in Acharya Parampara. They are coming, giving Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and they are telling, no, don't drink alcohol. Otherwise, when the youth is sent outstation for earning their own money, I have seen personally in my experience in IT companies, when the youth come, they come individually leaving the home, and in the home they were put very conservatively with all rules and regulations. They come outstation, they earn a lot of money, with lot of money, more than necessary. They send some money home. Rest of the money, big money they have. Bangalore kind of places have pub. They go there and they drink. The drinking habit was not there when they were at home. But when they came out, they started drinking. Such youth. But when Srila Prabhupada came, he established Krishna consciousness. He established ISKCON, where our children have gone out of our home, out of our family. Still their liver will not burn. Their liver will not be damaged because of alcohol. They don't go to pubs. They don't use the money for that. They use the money to go to Vrindavan. They use the money to go to Mayapur. They don't use it for alcohol. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada came and he re-established the religion by no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. The parents cannot do that because parents himself are watching TV. Parent himself is watching some bad dance and songs. Then how the children, grandchildren will grow decently? How do you expect your children and grandchildren to be proper citizens of the world? It is not possible. But when the children go out, by Prabhupada's mercy, they come in contact with Krishna conscious devotees, and the children very strictly and nicely follow. Very nicely, now they become teacher of the parents. Because they don't do, even if somebody tells, I'll give you 1 crore rupee, you eat meat. The person, the Krishna conscious devotee boy will say, no, I don't want your 1 crore, I don't want your meat. I will not eat meat. In this way, if everybody becomes Krishna conscious, then all the meat shop, they have to close. All this dancing and singing and all these dirty things, they have to close. Only when there's a buyer, there's a sales. When there's no buyer, there will be a sales. So it's very, very essential that we spread Krishna consciousness to save our future generations, our children, grandchildren, our Khandan. We need to maintain very decent, very high quality life. The high quality life is not determined by the money you have, car you have, the bungalow you have, the cities, the countries you have visited, the Switzerland and Japan you have visited. No, not by that you are judged. You're judged by your character and behavior. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication, chanting Hare Krishna and staying very high class life, very top class life. That is the standard, that is high class. So in society, the Brahmanas are considered higher because they were following these rules, even though sometimes they will be poor, but they are considered top class, high class, and everybody respected Brahmana, not by money, property, what they have property. No, the respect came from their character. Same way, Srila Prabhupada is making many wonderful Brahmanas in the sannyasis, in the society. Srila Prabhupada has made leaders. We have ISKCON temple presidents and things like that. Of course, there's no king as of now. But Srila Prabhupada has come and re-established the religion. But we don't have the gold, so we don't have the Kali, so we don't have fight. As soon as there will be gold, there will be fight. But when it is in the hand of Brahmana, when it is in the hand of a proper person, then the gold can be used very nicely by devotees' hand. But non-devotees, they don't know how to use the gold. They don't know how to use the money. They will misuse it. So Maharaja Parikshit, therefore, like his grandfather Arjuna, collected all illicit gold and kept for the propensities of Kali and employed, means already it was kept for the propensities of Kali. Now see, government is using it in so many unnecessary activities, but they are not giving anything for Krishna conscious society, but actually it is to be used in the Krishna conscious society. But it's okay. Krishna conscious society means the whole world. Money has to be given to the whole world for practicing Hari Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti, Gaura Bhakti. Very, very important. So it has to be employed in the Sankirtana Yajna, where distribute prasadam. We can distribute unlimited prasadam. So as per instruction of Srimad Bhagavatam, as we have suggested before, once accumulated wealth. So when you accumulate wealth, how to use it? It should be divided into 3 parts. Namely, 50% for the service of the Lord, 25% for the family members, and 25% for personal necessities. So you have to spend 50%. You have to go to Mayapur for the service of the Lord. Go to Mayapur, Vrindavan, Puri, listen Gaura Katha, Krishna Katha, hear about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, spread about the Krishna consciousness. These are all very, very important. You should spend for a spiritual progress or for propagation of spiritual knowledge in the society by way of Sankirtana Yajna. So we have to spend this money. Very nicely it has to be spent. Very carefully and nicely it has to be spent for the service of the Sankirtana Yajna. It is the maximum display. See, he's telling maximum display. If not 50%, it can be 40%, 30%, 10%, 20%, 5%, 3%. But the maximum display of mercy towards the human society is the accumulated bit spending 50%. But it's okay. No problem. How much you can give? 30, 40, 10, 5%, 1%. But we should never be Kripana. If you preserve the money without offering it to Lord Hari, then it is not Mahaprasadam money. When you have money, the money also has to become Mahaprasadam. Bhog, we offer to the Bhog, to the Lord, Bhoga. If we cook a big vessel, there are a big feast in our house. The 100 people are going to come. But when we cook, we take one small cup of every item we cook and offer to Krishna and then transfer it to the main food and accept as prasadam. Same way, when we have a lot of money, then still it has to be offered in the service of Lord Hari. And then remaining only we should use it in our personal requirement. Then the entire money, Lakshmi Devi, will come and reside because it has been offered to her husband, Narayana. This is a secret of multiplying money multiplication. This is the secret. People doesn't understand. They think that if I use everything to myself, I'll get money. That is a foolish idea. If you offer even a little bit, Krishna is telling, Solpam abhyasya dharmasya rayate mahato bhayat. Little bit service you do to me, you'll be saved from a great danger, great fear. You'll be saved. So there may be great danger, there may be great fear. All those, if just a little bit service we offer to Krishna, then all this fear is disappearing. So people of the world are generally in darkness regarding spiritual knowledge, especially in relation to devotional service of the Lord. Therefore, to propagate the systematic transcendent knowledge of devotional service is the greatest mercy one can show to the world. So we have to systematically propagate to the world. When everyone is taught to sacrifice 50% of his accumulated gold for the Lord's service, certainly austerity, cleanliness, and mercy automatically ensue. Generally, if you see people doesn't have gold much, they have very, very, very little gold now. They don't have much gold, but there are places where actually the administrative heads have accumulated a lot of golds in various places. And if they really want to show mercy, then they need to spend the accumulated wealth, the large scale. I'm talking about a large scale of wealth. In removing this austerity, cleanliness, establishing austerity, cleanliness, and mercy, and removing this no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication, and giving a beautiful prasadam for all the people of the world will chant, will hear Krishna Katha, and will have prasadam as food, nourishing amridam. Prasadam is amridam. It will increase the life. It will nourish our body and it will nourish our soul. It's the secret of prasadam. Rather than directly going and eating a food directly, it will result in so many disease and problems, whereas the prasadam will rejuvenate us. So when there is sufficient austerity, cleanliness, and mercy and truthfulness, this is Dharma's 4 legs. Austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. Naturally, Mother Earth is completely satisfied. There is so she will produce unlimitedly. When will Mother Earth be happy? When the blood is flowing by eating meat, cutting animals, the animals are crying, the fishes in the ocean are crying, all the living entities are crying, and the human being alone want to be happy. Then Bhuma Devi is very, very distressed. She's frustrated. And she won't give good produce. She will withdraw the produce. But when there is no meat eating, and there's no gambling, there's no illicit sex, even mentally we should be pure. Mentally we should be so pure that there is no other contamination entering our mind. No illicit sex, no intoxication, not even coffee tea. As clean as possible, as merciful as possible, as truthful as possible, as austere as possible. We are there. Then naturally, Mother Earth is completely satisfied and there is very little chance of Kali to infiltrate the structure of human society. There won't be fight. There will be unity. There will be happiness. There will be ananda. There will be bliss. Very, very wonderful world. Beautiful, happy world we can have. Even in the material world, there is possibility of having a happy world, united world. This world united is possible only when there is a Supreme Lord, Gauranga, involved. The Gauranga is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's impartial to everybody, Gauranga. So when we take Gauranga as Supreme, and under Gauranga, when we practice the worship of God, then absolutely there will be unity and there will be happiness. So union is possible only with one Supreme Lord, and that is Gauranga. And worship of Gauranga and taking the instructions of Gauranga, taking up chanting of Hare Krishna and dancing in the Kirtan, worshipping Krishna. These are all the instructions given to us by the one Supreme Personality of Godhead, Gauranga. And we follow this, then 100% successful will be there in the world where everything will manifest very beautifully. And everything, there will be unity. There won't be war. There will be very love and affection, genuine love and affection, not that you smile with the other person and in the heart you hate them. That hatreds will be destroyed within the heart. When anybody takes shelter of Gauranga, their heart, all the hatred will be destroyed. All the fighting spirit and competitive mentality, all this, I am the Ishwar, I am the controller, all this will go. And beautiful manifestations are possible only by the mercy of Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai. So, Let us take this beautiful Krishna conscious movement and take shelter of Lord Gaurahari under the guidance of Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada, and in this way we'll attain success. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Is there any questions or comments? Kindly share.
हरे कृष्णा मैम।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, प्रणाम। बोलिए प्रभु जी।
मैम इसमें दिया है भक्तिमय सेवा के क्रमबद्ध दिव्य ज्ञान का प्रसार करना सबसे बड़ी दया है जो विश्व के प्रति प्रदर्शित की जा सकती है। तो ऊपर में है कि धर्म रूपी बैल के जो 3 पांव नहीं थे, उसमें है कि 3 पांव को परीक्षित महाराज ने स्थापित किया, तप, स्वच्छता तथा दया। तो ये भक्तिमय सेवा का क्रमबद्ध दिव्य ज्ञान क्या होता है?
धर्म है ना, धर्म धर्म 4 फीट में स्टैंड करता है, उसको स्थापन किया है परीक्षित ने। बट अभी देखो, अभी दुनिया में राजा नहीं है ना परीक्षित के तरह। राजा है क्या? हमारा गवर्नमेंट ऐसा है क्या परीक्षित के तरह धर्म को स्थापन करता है क्या? नहीं, वो कली के एजेंट बनकर धर्म का 4 पांव का अभी मारता है। अभी देखो, गवर्नमेंट सिगरेट को मना नहीं किया, गवर्नमेंट को मधुपान पीना मना नहीं किया। गवर्नमेंट दुकान रखता है मधु देने के लिए, है ना। सो मधुरा पीने के लिए दुकान रखता है। ऐसे गवर्नमेंट का तरफ से हमारा परीक्षित महाराज की तरह नहीं है। इसीलिए हमारा आचार्य परंपरा ने हरिभक्ति लेकर आ गया। इस हरिभक्ति है ना, ये राजा के हिसाब से हमको नहीं मिलता है, हमको ये ब्राह्मण का हिसाब से धर्म को स्थापन करने के लिए मिलता है। ब्राह्मण है, सन्यासी है, हमारा गुरु महाराज है, उसके साइड से हमको मिलता है ये धर्म को बाकी स्थापन करने के लिए। तो हम सब क्या करना है, गुरु महाराज के क्या बोलता है वो सुनकर हम भी, ये हमारा बच्चा लोग है ना, कितना भी कमाएगा वो मधुपान नहीं पिएगा, उसका दोस्त पूरा पिएगा। वो दोस्त लोग है ना, वो प्रभुपाद को माना नहीं, वो गुरु महाराज को माना नहीं, वो कृष्ण भक्ति को माना नहीं, वो अलग से हैं, वो कमाते हैं, वो क्या करेगा, वो जाकर पब में पिएगा। कितना भी अकेला हमारा बच्चा लोग है, गलत रास्ते में नहीं जाएगा। ये है अभी आचार्यास ने अभी अब बोला है ना, दिव्य वो दिव्य ज्ञान
दिव्य
ज्ञान देता है। दिव्य ज्ञान के हिसाब से अभी कलयुग में, उस समय परीक्षित महाराज था, अभी ऐसा परीक्षित महाराज का तरह राजा नहीं है। इसीलिए साधारण मनुष्य लोग को, साधारण सिटीजन को ये दिव्य ज्ञान भगवान का कृपा से, आचार्य परंपरा से, हमारा ये कृष्ण भक्ति इस्कॉन से हमको मिलता है। इस ज्ञान से हमारा बच्चा लोग कितना भी अकेला है, गलत रास्ते में नहीं जाता है, धर्म का पालन करता है। अकेला एक सिटीजन धर्म को पालन कर सकता है। इसको हम प्रचार करना है, सबको देना है, हमारा रिश्तेदार को देना है, हमारा पड़ोसी को देना है, हमारा दोस्त को देना है। कोई भी यारे देखो ताहे कहो कृष्ण उपदेश, हमारा आज्ञा गुरु हो तारा ये देश। किसी को देखेगा उसके बोलना है ये गलत है, हम कृष्ण को हरि का नाम लेना है और ये मधुपान नहीं पीना है करके। सो ये प्रचार हम करते हैं। ये सोसाइटी में बहुत चेंज होता है क्योंकि भगवान का कृपा से हम करते हैं। तो इसीलिए ये दिव्य है, बौद्धिक नहीं है, ये दिव्य। क्योंकि हम सिर्फ नियम नहीं बोलते हैं, हम हरि भक्ति के साथ नियम बोलते हैं, है ना। सो हम पालन नहीं कर सकता है तो हरि हमको हेल्प करेगा, भगवान हरि साथ देगा। इसीलिए हम सिर्फ नियम इधर देने के लिए नहीं आया है, हम धर्म कैसे स्थापन करते हैं? हरिभक्ति के हिसाब से करते हैं। सो पहले हम हरिभक्ति देंगे, कुछ नियम नहीं है, कुछ रूल्स नहीं है। आप हरि का नाम ले लो करके बोलेंगे, वो हरि का नाम लेगा, वो टी कॉफी पिएगा, वो मधुबान पिएगा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आप चैंट करो, चैंट करो, चैंट करो। सो जब करेगा 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 करेगा। सो जब करने से हृदय सरल क्लीन हो जाएगा। चेतो दर्पण मार्जनम, मार्जनम हो जाएगा। वो क्लीन होने के बाद वो अपना आप छोड़ देगा। किसी भी बैड हैबिट है, अपना आप चले जाएगा। एक एक करके सब अनर्थ अनर्था चले जाएगा। ये दिव्य दिव्य रूप से हम धर्म देना है। सिर्फ नियम बोलने से कोई नहीं पालन करेगा। देखो परीक्षित महाराज कुछ नियम बोला, अभी वो चले गया, 5000 ईयर्स में पूरे चले गया है ना। सब लोग मीट करता है, सब लोग नॉनवेज खाता है, सब लोग ऐसा करता है ना। सो बट भगवान के हिसाब से, भगवान के साथ साथ ये नियम आया तो वो निरंतर रहेगा। ये रहस्य। ठीक है प्रभु, ये सही है और आपको ठीक है लगता है? और
हाँ,
ओके प्रभु जी,
धन्यवाद मैम।
धन्यवाद
Hare
प्रभु।
Krishna, ma'am. Dandavat pranam.
हाँ, हरे कृष्णा, प्रणाम्स।
Ma'am, I have a question. So we were
Yeah.
reading that Kali resides in gold, right? And it'll lead to all sinful activities, falsity, and all sort of things. So then, like we see, like in marriages, no, it's such an auspicious occasion. How is it that they will say that gold should be there or in jewelries and all, and that the girl should wear gold, or even the families would give gold. So how is it that when we know that gold is the residing place of Kali, how is it holding so much importance in such an auspicious occasion?
Oh, very, very good question. Very useful and practical question. Yes. Here it is very clearly mentioned that the already Parikshit Maharaj has given the residence for Kali in the gold. So, and for general benefit, so here it is Prabhupada is mentioning that it is true. Gold is certainly the generator, certainly a generator of falsity, intoxication, prostitution, enmity, and violence. Okay. But under the guidance of a proper king or a public leader, Brahmana or a sannyasi, the same gold can be properly utilized to re-establish the religion. So it depends on whose hand it is. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement is such that even Kali will be made to dance in ecstasy. That is Lord Chaitanya. So now I would like to give you one clarification. The value of the gold, the quantity of gold which you hold also matters. Okay. The quantity of the gold, common citizen in Kali Yuga right now we are having is a very, very minute quantity. And we are living in Bharatavarsha. Above that is north side of it is Kampurusha Varsha. And further north, if you travel, then you get another, I think, Hari Varsha or something. After that, there is Ilavarza Varsha. There is a mountain of gold. In this way, there is gold is accumulated in many, many places in large quantities to run a country's economy. And that places, people, if those people, they cannot live in unity. Surely there will be, as Prabhupada mentions here, what and all will be there, falsity will be there, cheating propensity will be there. They will kill each other, they will fight with each other. This will certainly happen. Certainly falsity will be there. If you look at large quantity of gold, wherever it is, large quantity, I'm talking about, you are having insignificant gold, very, very little gold we are having. And even in that gold, even small gold we are having in marriages, you see that certainly there may be falsity. Somebody want that gold, you can see enmity, you can see violence. The mother-in-law will take and keep the daughter-in-law's gold in her bureau. And then the daughter-in-law will get irritated and there will be a fight, there will be enmity. Oh, he has this much gold, and in this wedding they put this much gold, in this wedding this much gold. In this way, the gold end result is frustration. Whenever there is gold, you can see there is a fight. Some fight or other will be there. But it will be in a very small scale. Very small scale only it will be there. And the smile will come. You see that as soon as they see that there is the girl, they don't bother. How the girls, what is the girl's character quality? Nothing. When there is more gold given, then a big smile will come in the groom's family, which actually means it is bringing falsity. It is bringing falsity. They are not smiling at our character or the girl's character or something. They are smiling at the gold which has come there to their family from another. I didn't hard earn the money. Without earning any hard earning, I am directly getting a lump of gold from somebody to my family. So this is leading to falsity in the small scale in families in Kali Yuga. Why, you may ask, in auspicious occasion, why this tradition has come? See, the tradition, you can take Krishna book and you can go through the first chapter of Krishna book where Devaki and Vasudeva. First chapter is Brahma going and praying. Second chapter, this Kamsa is driving the chariot of his sister's wedding, Vasudeva and Devaki. And the description is given how much gold is being supplied, how much horses, how much elephants, how many servant maids. And so much gold was given, so many vessels will be made of gold. Now, you just, Prabhupada is giving one example. In Kali Yuga, you see plastic, wherever you see plastic, you imagine that to be gold. That was there. That is the amount of gold we had. They were using. So those time, the Kali was not, before Parikshit, the Kali was not residing in gold. Before Parikshit, Kali was not residing in gold. So gold is auspicious. But in Kali Yuga, there is one gold which is very, very auspicious. That is Gauranga, the golden lord. The Krishna, the golden lord, is the golden wealth. Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dana Pran. Krishna is Dana also. So he has come as the golden, beautiful Gauranga, and he is our wealth. In marriages, why it is considered auspicious is still before Parikshit. In Kali Yuga alone, gold is not considered very auspicious because end result will be frustration. Even girls and all now, the ladies, they go with the gold chain in the street. I know, directly I've heard and seen the people, their neck is cut when chain snatchers are there. So they come in the bike, and when the lady is putting rangoli in front of the house or something like that, in the early mornings when nobody's around, they just snatch away including Mangal Sutra, they snatch away the chain, and the lady's neck is cut. Some died also. Some people have stitches in their neck. So people are avoiding now, they were wearing colorful jewelry, other things and all that. And Prabhupada, he said one thing, that he appreciated ISKCON deities not having gold. When Western countries, they were dressing with various beautiful dresses with the plastic and things like that. And in India, when Vrindavan and especially in Bombay, when Prabhupada started the temples, that time, they recommended gold, and many people wanted to present golden jewelry for Radha Ras Bihari and all. So Prabhupada refused to accept gold. He said that no need to put golden deities, the golden ornaments. Even the metal deities made of gold, a golden color, the people may mistake it to be gold and they'll steal it. The same thing happened in Mayapur also. I'll tell you the two pastimes. One is, then Prabhupada said that no, our deities will wear plastic, no issue. Any other thing need not be gold. Because gold means they will steal the deity, or there will be envy. This deity has more gold, I want this. Like, for example, in Thiruvananthapuram, the Lord was in a blackish color, fully covered. So now they found out the Lord actually had ornaments, and the secret was, had excellent golden ornaments, fully covered with so many kgs of gold. How many? 480 kgs. 480 kgs of gold ornaments, Lord was directly wearing on the deity. But because the Muslims came to attack, at that time, the Pujari families, what they did is, in the night, within a short time, they mixed some cement kind of mud and cement, they mixed, and they applied over the deity. To safeguard the deity will be broken, only the gold will be taken. So the Pujari, and the Pujari family never even revealed these truths to the children or grandchildren also. They never revealed this truth because they were so much safeguarding the deity. In Trivandrum, the Padmanabha Swami, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and danced, very wonderful deity. And then one fine day when the pujaris were doing Abhishek all these years and all that, generation after generation, and the secret was 100% kept secret to safeguard the deity. And one day when they were doing Abhishek, they found that there is some, the Lord's body, the skin is coming out. So they got very scared. But when they opened it, another beautiful carving form of the Lord is there inside. They found out it was just like a plain application. But when they opened it, then they found that actually when they kept opening, because many places started automatically opening, maybe Lord wanted to reveal it. When they opened it, they found that 480 kgs of gold jewelry ornaments on the Lord. And then they found some many bandars and bandars of treasure house of gold. Not gold jewelry and all. Now government want to take over. And there is a case. Now actually the temple belongs to the king's family. Now there are no more kings. The kings are made beggars. So in this way, and what will the government do if it takes the gold? All the Lord's jewelry it will take. Meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication. What else? What else? The government is authorizing arak shops. The government is not stopping meat eating. The whole world, the India, fully everybody is meat eating. Even previous 3-4 generations, they were not eating. They are eating now. Government is not stopping. Authorized liquor shops by government. Government is authorized cigarette. Authorized everybody can smoke, and because they are giving big tax. Only thing is tax will be very high. The cost of the cigarette will be very high. But the citizen's liver is damaged and the citizen's family is destroyed. Government will not give 1 rupee. So Kali gold will end up in lot of currency without God consciousness. Lot of gold without God consciousness is a danger to the society. And even in the family, it will end result will be frustration. So we should keep it to the minimum. It is not that it should be eradicated. But lot of gold, lot of this thing will certainly end in frustration, enmity, cheating, stealing, killing. If you have in your bureau, then somebody, even our own relatives will think, okay, this much gold is having, the old lady, she's having this much gold, she's not giving, so let us give her slow poison or something, we'll finish her. Because the gold is so much attractive to them that the relationship is not that very important. So if the Shastra says it is true, it is true. But these people are trying to carry the Khandan over the years when Kali Yuga has changed. We are having digital weddings. We have to adopt according to the situation. A simple wedding can be had in some Krishna temple with the devotees. Devotees are very happy. They are not based on gold or something like that. So material people are with Kali Yuga only. So they will live with Kali. They will have fight. They will have enmity. All these things will be there. Janjat will be there in them. Tal. Jal or tal, whatever. They will have that problem. But we don't have that problem as a devotees. We keep it simple. So this is the after Parikshit Maharaj, the gold of course is auspicious in wedding before Parikshit. Parikshit gave accommodation to gold only when the Kali asked, no, meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication is not there in your kingdom. Where will I go? Where will I go? Give me another place. Give me another place. Then Parikshit gave the place. But what Parikshit Maharaj did is, he accumulated all the gold and he used it in the proper service. So here it is very clearly given, but under the guidance of a proper king or a public leader or Brahmana or sannyasi, the same gold can be properly utilized to re-establish the lost leg of the bull and personality of religion. And down below further, Maharaja Parikshit collected the gold. So in whose hand the gold is there? If you are chanting Hare Krishna, Kalir doshe nidhe rajan hasti eko mahan gunanga. So in Kali Yuga, Kale nasteva gadiranyata. So when you're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then it will not have effect. But excess gold is always dangerous. Minimal gold is agreeable as family culture and minimal, a simple jewelry. That is not excess gold. But when you have excess gold, certainly there is danger. Is that all right?
Yes, ma'am. Got it. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Very good. Okay. Thank you very much. If there is no more questions or comments, let us wind up here. Vaishnava Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhye eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
जय
जय
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
जय
जय
गुरु महाराज की जय।
जय
जय
निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि
हरि हरि हरि हरि
हरि
हरि हरि